medical and behavioral support for the large breed dogs. The ASPCA is also providing much needed supplies to support in kennels to augment what has already been donated by the public. ASPCA and NCSO staff are working around the clock to ensure that these dogs receive the best care. Sheriff Sharon Morley says they appreciate the outpouring of support from the public and organizations locally and nationwide, and that they couldn't have gotten this far without those donations. Animal cruelty charges have been filed based on the evidence collected by the Nye County Sheriff's Office, and criminal charges resulting from this case are being prosecuted by the Nye County District Attorney's Office. The ASPCA is also providing investigative and legal assistance to further support the investigation and prosecution and to ensure the best legal outcome for these animals. For more information, visit aspca.org or follow the ASPCA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you missed any part of that, go to KPVM's Facebook page. News 25 will return right after this break.
At Saida Trudeau, we have a commitment to integrity. We treat you like a neighbor, not a number. We want to earn your friendship, trust, and business for life.
We strive to offer the most competitive pricing, consistently checking nationwide to ensure the best prices.
Life gets busy. Don't add to your stress. Whether you need sales, service, or auto body repair, we're conveniently just minutes away. You can even make an appointment online.
Buying at Saida Trudeau keeps your tax money local for roads, schools, and emergency services. Not to mention, you'll pay a lower sales tax here in Nye County.
We have Nye County's largest inventory and access to thousands more. If we don't have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for, we will find it for you.
We service all makes and models. Our mechanics are Chrysler and ASE certified, giving you confidence and peace of mind.
Saida Trudeau is the only locally veteran-owned and operated franchise dealership in Nye County. We are proud to call Pahrump home. Come visit us in person or give us a call at 775-455-3435.
Find us online at saidatrudeau.com and like us on Facebook.
I was at a roundabout in Pahrump on 372 and I was rear-ended. There was a car actually sandwiched in between me and the car that crashed into us going 60 miles an hour, and the result injured my lower back really badly.
Accidents can change lives, that's a fact. While we can't stop a car crash from happening, we can help you get your life back on track and make sure you get the attention, care, and compensation you deserve.
Overwhelming number of people told me to call J.K. Nelson, and they had helped them after their accidents. And it was honestly the best decision that I could have made. He made sure to get me the money to cover all of my hospital bills, would answer all of my questions I had, and I never felt like I was bothering them. They were just really welcoming and helpful.
If you have been in a crash, call J.K. Nelson today at 727-9900. That's 727-9900.
For all your construction needs, big or small, call Ron Murphy Construction, one of Pahrump's most respected contractors, from septic tank installation to pad development. Roads, driveways, and infrastructure. Ron Murphy Construction has the experience and the expertise to complete your project on time and at a reasonable cost. Ron Murphy knows the Pahrump Valley and wants to take the desert and turn it into a place of beauty, be it home or business development. For more information, call Ron Murphy Construction, 727-6090.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
Thank you for once again voting the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Best of Pahrump as #1 in vehicle sales and service 4 years in a row. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our amazing lineup of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with tons of high-quality pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Plus, get your vehicle's value, a free credit score, even get pre-approved. Our goal is finding you the right vehicle and making it the right price. Need your vehicle serviced? PahrumpCars.com has you covered. Click on Service and Parts to schedule an oil change, tune-up, or any repair, big or small. Our ASE and GM trained technicians do it all. While you're there, Check out our new accessories page and customize your ride today. All accessories can be shipped directly to you or be sent to the Auto Plaza for easy installation. That's PahrumPCars.com.
Secure your family while you're home or away. Monitor your home with cameras, burglar, smoke, and fire alarms 24/7, 365 days a year. Provide yourself with a peace of mind by using your smartphone or computer. You can monitor your home anytime or anywhere. Let Mastercraft Electronics install security your family deserves. Call Mastercraft Electronics today. Secure your home or business. 775-990-4896. Mastercraft Electronics is licensed and bonded. 1 month free alarm monitoring when you sign up for service. Mastercraft Electronics, 775-990-4896.
Are you or someone you know having a tough time making a medical decision for a loved one? Well, I've been there, and it's so important to get the right support for those last precious months. Nathan Adelson Hospice sets the standard for superior quality end-of-life care. And when your family needs hospice, they deserve the best in Southern Nevada. You and your loved ones deserve Nathan Adelson Hospice.
Now is the time. Get off your seat and into the beat of fitness for just $10. We offer everything you need at our hometown gym, and most plans are just $10 a month. Plus, there are no long-term commitments required. We have tons of options: yoga, high and low impact cardio classes, circuit training, and new innovative classes to keep you motivated. With 15,000 square feet of fitness, we are the largest full-service gym in Pahrump. Get started today. Come and see us at Fitness 410.
Do you have dust streaks around your vents? Gunny's Air Conditioning has the newest and best duct cleaning equipment RotoBrush has to offer. It will brush and vacuum the inside of your ducts while videoing the entire process so you can see the before and after. Gunny's Air Conditioning does all of your indoor air quality needs, duct cleaning and UV lights. So call Gunny's Air Conditioning at 775-727-6800. License number 78175.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Norma Jean here with your Pahrump Real Estate Update. We currently have 205 homes on the market, another 384 pending, and 533 have sold so far this year. We have many new starts in the Valley, providing buyers with the opportunity to buy new if new is what you're after. And the forecast still looks promising through the end of the year. Although interest rates are rising, buyers are still able to buy. For more information, call Realty Executives in Action at 775-727-5858.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Lisa Spahitz and Mike Plasmeyer at Country Financial Insurance. Auto, home, life, and commercial. 775-727-8920.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, News 25 continues our investigative report on the reported animal abuse at Estoffel Kennels. And so we caught up with District Attorney Chris Arabia via Zoom to find out more about Estoffel Kennels' case and what they are doing to prosecute animal cruelty at the District Attorney's office.
Nye County District Attorney Chris Arabia has taken on the case concerning Estoffel Kennels and the owner, Vasily Platnov, and his ex-wife, Oksana Higgins, who was the caretaker of around 300 Gamfer or Charka mixed Caucasian Shepherd dogs that have been rescued in Pahrump and Amargosa. This is part of an animal cruelty case that has been reported for many years to the county. The dogs are now in the custody and control of the Nye County Shelter, which is headed up by the Nye County Sheriff's Office. The ASPCA is now on board, which is a major game changer in this case. They have independent medical experts and investigators on this case, as well as our own animal control, veterinarians, and staff that are looking into not only the live animals, but the deceased puppies found in freezers and the dead dogs found in a pit that News 25 found and alerted authorities to when they were on scene. Earlier this year, the Nye County Animal Shelter traveled to Amargosa's location to find that these animals were living in poor conditions and were not being fed. Platnov relinquished rights to these dogs, and many were transported to Desert Haven Animal Society. Others had to be euthanized. Many animal rescues donated food to that facility at the time. Platnov at that time did not receive any criminal charges because he voluntarily relinquished the dogs. Originally, 34 criminal charges were thought to be filed against Higgins and Platnov. District Attorney Chris Arabia spoke with News 25 about why only 5 of those charges have been filed for both Platnov and Higgins so far, and if any negotiations will be made in regards to the charges and restitution to the county, and if Platnov will be allowed to own and breed animals again.
Originally, there was 1 count, and then we were submitted at one point. I think there were 32. We classified them into 5 categories, and there's 1 count for each category for now. Just taking the 5 counts, if they were to run consecutively, you could be looking at 95 to 240 months in prison, and 95 to 240. The point is that that's like 8 years minimum. So I don't know what's going to happen down the line, but for now it's 5 counts, and we'll see what happens as we get a more firm idea. But 5 counts is that's a lot. So, like I said, we're still in the early stages, given that when the arraignment is, and the charges could get modified up or down, between now and the arraignment, depending on how the evidence looks. And I would urge people to just keep in mind that the preliminary reports don't always have, and it's because they're preliminary, they don't always have the full picture. So, when we hear reports like the report about the frozen puppies, we're going to look at that, and it sounds awful, and maybe that's exactly what it is. We're going to see. But that's certainly, something I have myself, and actually the chief deputy for criminal are the ones who are kind of taking the point on this one for the office. That's the level of importance that we give to this case. There are times when a defendant wants to take a plea bargain because you get generally fewer counts, maybe a lesser offense, less time in jail potentially. And there are other times, I used to do defense, so I know there were a couple times, especially the federal system, where I had people plead guilty without a plea deal because, without getting into the technical aspects of it, there were advantages in those cases. So in this case, there might be a chance to negotiate something. The problem, or not the problem, but the consequence of that is, it's a negotiation. So if we want, for instance, someone to agree to, certain terms, they're going to want something in return, which would be, just hypothetically speaking, less of a punishment, less time in jail, whatever the case may be. He's got his opinion about that. He's also representing his client, and I'm not going to speculate and start pointing fingers at certainly the fine people in our animal control. Excuse me, if it turns out down the road that there's some issue with the way the county did things or animal control did things, then I guess we would have to look at that at that time. At this point, I don't know. I don't have any basis for commenting on that one way or another. But like I said, my experience has been that the animal control people are really solid. They say one thing to the community, which is I think it's really terrific the way people have been trying to help. I think it says a lot about the kind of people who live in this community, and I know, people love animals and they're doing the best they can, and times are tough for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have a lot of money, but they're still trying to help.
Well, we have great health news for both you and veterans after this break.
The Foundation for Recovery.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, This is what the insurance companies want to pay you. This is what we want to get you. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Now handling talcum powder cancer cases.
Silver State Health Services is dedicated to building a healthy community, and now is the time to get your child vaccinated. Children 5 years and older are now able to get the vaccine and help keep everyone healthy. Make your appointment today at silverstatehealth.org.
Everyone knows that landscaping in the desert can be a challenge. Land Art Landscaping is a licensed landscape contracting company that can design and install your own beautiful desert or even tropical oasis right here in Pahrump. Call Land Art at 727-8512.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, Living Free Health was excited to welcome a recovery advocacy group, the Foundation for Recovery, at their location here in town this morning. The Foundation for Recovery has started a bus tour called Mobilize Recovery, beginning in Las Vegas and stopping here at Living Free Health in Pahrump this morning. Shelley Poerio, who founded Living Free, held the event in the cafe that supports the many programs that help those who are struggling with addiction. The Foundation for Recovery brought a tour bus that participants will be signing during the many stops across the U.S. This morning started with breakfast provided by Living Free and several speakers, including our own Judge Kim Walker, who runs the drug court program locally, and Poerio herself. The foundation says that it's often coined that recovery meets people where they're at. That's why in 2022, they are partnering with organizations, brands, and individuals across the country to bring the Mobilize Recovery experience to their communities. Launching during Labor Day weekend, Mobilize Recovery across America has departed on that national bus tour, stopping at cities and towns. Each stop, the communities will be brought together to highlight the recovery experience that is so unique in different regions throughout America. With the support of brands such as Google and iHeartMedia, all stops will have a virtual component so audiences can tune in from around the country to learn about how different areas of the nation are mobilizing to create change. The next stop for Mobilize Recovery are in Reno, Nevada, Sacramento, California, Mountain View, California, Denver, Colorado, Augusta, Maine, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, Paducah, Kentucky, Dayton, Ohio, Marietta, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Ottawa, South Carolina, Washington, D.C., Warrenton, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Robbinsville, New Jersey, Marlborough, New Jersey, New York, Newark, Delaware, Lewisburg, West Virginia, Indianapolis, Indiana, Naperville, Illinois, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Spokane, Washington. Throughout the national tour, peers will train the community members on mental health, community-initiated care, overdose prevention, and harm reduction education. Training and resources, such as naloxone, will be distributed at pop-up stations in local retail, commercial, and residential areas. Policymakers will be engaged in listening sessions with residents in their hometowns. Narrative and organizing workshops will be provided to community members and advocates involved in mental health, addiction and recovery, and drug policy advocacy. Roundtables with local employers and businesses will be convened around topics such as mental health wellness for employees and recovery-ready workplace initiatives. Schools and educators will be engaged. Families will be engaged through practical prevention tools and strategies, and so much more. For more information, you can find Foundation for Recovery on the web.
Well,
Philip Payne was in court before Judge.
In today's Save a Pet, Darby O'Donnell Westerman stopped by the Nye County shelter to show you a couple of cats who are looking for a loving home together.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby here at the Nye County Animal Shelter, and today we are joined with Callie. Callie is this beautiful 3-year-old calico. She is quite shy. She is a little bit scared in the beginning. She's a super sweet girl. She does want to get attention and everything, but being in this new environment and having a lot of loud noises and everything is kind of scary for her. Callie is bonded very well with her sister. Her name is Moo. Moo we will be also talking about in a separate segment, but they would prefer if Callie and Moo went together. Callie is a sweet little girl. Like I said, she's this really beautiful calico who obviously had some sort of orange tabby mixed with her as well. She had beautiful green eyes. Super sweet little girl. Definitely you'll need to spend some time with her alone in the cat interaction room and allow her to open up to you. If you want to come and see Callie or her sister Moo at the Nye County Animal Shelter, you can go to their location at 1580 South Surrey Lane. It is directly across the street from the Nye County Treasurer's Office. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020, and they also have a Facebook page, which is the Nye County Animal Shelter.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, we're going to take a look at weather. It's really hot outside, and they've extended that heat advisory through Thursday now.
I was hoping that we were going to have a break right now.
No, not right now. It's beautiful, but hot. We'll have more after the break.
My case with Lerner and Rowe was settled quickly and professionally. Every step of the way, I never felt like I was alone, and all of my questions were always answered. If you ever have any case that needs to be settled, call Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case.
I called Auto Accident Help Desk and got help for my pain and suffering.
Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney. Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation. We're open 24/7.
Call 800-297-9788. 800-297-9788. 800-297-9788.
Hi everybody, do you want to watch your favorite show from KPVM TV channel 25 on your computer or phone? It's easy, fast, and free. I'm Vernon Van Winkle. You may remember me from the HBO series Small Town News. If you would like to watch channel 25, there's a streaming service that gives you the access to watch your favorite shows and local news. In addition, you'll receive lots of other local stations with great programming. Now you can stream those channels in Clark, Nye, and Lincoln County. The app is called Local BTV, and it's free. No additional equipment or subscriptions. Just visit localbtv.com and enter your zip code or download Local BTV from your app store on your smartphone, tablet, TV, or web browser. It's simple and easy. Local BTV is available on Amazon Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV. Don't wait. Start streaming your KPVM TV 25 today.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Excessive heat is the theme today, all up and down the state and all up and down this weather map. Look at this, 105, 106 up in Fernley and Fallon. Carson City saw 101. Tonopah, 97. That's the cool spot. 97? Yeah, well, Goldfield, not far behind at 99. Beatty saw 109. 113 in Amargosa makes that the hot spot today in the state. And Las Vegas at 109 is not far behind. Death Valley saw 124 degrees. Oh my, here in the paradise of Pahrump, we're looking at 109 degrees currently. It was 111 earlier, so it's been excessive heat. It's been quite hot. What can I tell you? Southerly winds to 9 miles per hour. Humidity, at least that's bone dry at 9% as the sun rose this morning at 6:19. Setting this evening at 7:04. We gave up 9 minutes of daylight over the weekend. Look at it go and watch it go bye-bye. Fans of night rejoice. We're heading to a low tonight of 82 degrees with east-southeasterly winds to 7 miles per hour, and that sets up for a interesting kind of week ahead. Look at this. We got clouds 1, 2, 3 days. Temperatures dropping down to 99 and then 88. Oh, but look at the rain. Look at that. Saturday, Sunday, rain's coming back at us. It's like monsoon season 2.0. It's very brief but advanced because Saturday we got 50% chance for rain. Temperatures at 88%. That'll feel good. Temperatures goose up to about 92 on Sunday, but the rain is reduced down to 24% chance, 15% chance by Monday. Yeah, we're just going to get a big squall on Saturday and then a bunch of leftovers Saturday, Sunday. But look at next Tuesday. How does that set us up? 92 degrees. That sounds pretty good. 10 mile per hour winds. I like this. I like this Tuesday. So let's make plans for next Tuesday, okay? And that'll be lots of fun. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Well, I'm not sad about some of those numbers coming down a little bit. Well, we often hear about adults suffering from COVID long hauler symptoms, but did you know that some children are also experiencing the same issues?
The most common symptoms that we see for children who have long COVID are fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and mood swings. And these symptoms are reported in roughly about 25% of children who have had COVID.
Dr. Kimberly Giuliano is a pediatrician for Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says it's pretty common for parents to assume these symptoms are related to something other than COVID. For example, they may think the child caught a cold or another illness at some point or is having mood swings for another reason. With that being said, it's important for parents to bring their child in to get checked out if the symptoms are persisting for more than a week or two, or if they are significantly impacting their life. Dr. Giuliano says there are different treatment options available depending on the type of symptoms and severity.
The pediatrician or family practice provider would spend some time trying to understand the timeline related to COVID and the onset of symptoms, how common these symptoms were for the child before the infection even started, and then put all of those pieces together to determine what the best treatment option would be for them.
And you know, Dr. Giuliano says for parents to prevent these kinds of symptoms, to have your kid vaccinated and boosted.
Yes, and the CDC says that the third booster, which fights the new variants, including Omicron, is now available. Please check with your healthcare providers locally to find out where you can go to get your shot.
Even the health nurse office here in Pahrump has one. Yeah. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unat Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us.
She almost forgot.
No.
Good night.
Good night.
Everyone knows that landscaping in the desert can be a challenge. Land Art Landscaping is a licensed landscape contracting company that can design and install your own beautiful desert or even tropical oasis right here in Pahrump. Also, weeds can overcome your lot in no time. Land Art Landscaping can clean up the weeds and put you on a monthly service program to keep your yard maintained. Commercial